grassy pastures, Blank.
Yeah, we're heading into our cage match of our own here on Erangel itself. All the players can be thrown into one area to battle it out, but very nasty little playing path coming straight on our screens right now. Calls Nightstand early on here, John, and make your way on up. Pachinki within striking distance though, so RQ, who have had a fairly decent day today, I would say. Skeeters and loops around this area before, so I would hope that RQ have their eyes peeled. Make sure they're aware that Federal Kowski might go for some cheeky shots in the weekend week 2. It was Nova XUF who were happily situated in Gatka. But now, it's Abrupt Slayers who've really flipped the switch here, and another team has decided to head down to Sosnovka military base with this shift in the circle and the playing path. It's 4 AM, but...
Cheating only on that one.
Max!
Fortunate.
Max! I know you can hear me. Get on it.
Oh dear. Well, thank you very much, Max, for that input on there. To be fair, that is, as I said, an appropriate reaction for that situation around the vehicle. The northern push starting to come through now for a lot of teams. Secret Jin actually did manage to grab some vehicles, and they head straight to Severny, which was unlikely given the plane path, but given the circle, that's become a very, very viable option, because they'll get there, they'll loot, and then they'll be able to move without losing that time.
It's the great pilgrimage down towards Quarry, Ferrypier, Primorsk. I don't mind this current hold on the roadside itself. Next circle heads a little bit more towards the north side, less towards difficult actual kind of game to play.
Old Boy's even nading out towards 4 Angry Men. This is really very bold. Power 888 waiting around the corner. Out in that smoke as Lovasin looks for the K9 headshots over towards Alpha 7's position. Maybe just trying to pop those tyres on the UAS and stop them from rotating in as fast as they'd like. Another knock over towards Golden. The Futbolist is just spiking out in every single direction.
Yep. This is very, very like Futbolist towards these last circles. Then they start to be a nuisance. They just try and do a little bit of damage to the other teams around the circle. You see Kengzo there, the Solitary Samurai for Secret Jin, doing great work for their team once again.
But Loop's down to 1 as well. They've got their own Solitary Samurai. Down on the riverside, is Kanina Power going to get eliminated? Abrupt Slayers, the ones to do so. As Team Secret try and crest this ridgeline. Alpha 7 mount up for the push. Na'Vi up close with a ridgeline there to hold. One player down, but Matic's still going. Nade from Lutz, maybe looking to sink it. We'll see if the 3-pointer lands. Up, 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 and not quite away. Does some damage to the US. Matic low, but Meku has not been flushed just yet. Moves away from the vehicle. That's good to avoid the nade damage.
Yeah, it's going to wait for this vehicle to explode and then provides them a little bit of hard cover going forward. It's really tough for Matic to even get up and try and pick up Meku in this situation. But Matic and Meku, the double M, have been doing pretty well for Na'Vi today. Managed to get some points up towards the end of games. We saw that
standing.
Yeah. Now, if you're watching the one drop earlier, got Mustache Dave on the used car garage, showing you need to keep hold on to these vehicles because they will provide you very, very good cover coming to the late game. You see, that's the flying V, as you so like to put it there, John, providing that instant cover. But now Alpha 7 down to 2 after having such a dominant performance throughout this game, as if Lovasin's still hitting those shots.
Goodness me, they just keep the pressure up onto Alpha 7. So difficult to move forwards, but Abrupt Slayer's still going. 11 kills found for Alpha 7, so they managed to pick up 2 more in the midst of all of that. Another shot will be the final nail in the coffin, though, and almost taking them all down. Law now last standing, but with Joker falling, it's just Chari. For Abrupt Slayers, he's been spotted by Roll. No way he gets away from this one. And that is going to be the Futbolist team eliminating Abrupt Slayers. Down in a pretty respectable position. 7 kills were found for them. A nade over the top towards Law. They'll know he's there now. Rom gets that hit marker. How long can these solo players survive?
Futbolist with another extremely clean game here. Starting to just flex out their position. Just Federal remaining for Loops. This guy has done wonders today for Loops going forward, but Futbolist, they played it safe, they played in the tower. Now they can start to flex out like we're saying, and it's pretty much over. Futbolist, once they have a compound, they can control it extremely well.
But they've left their compound, and they're not in the circle anymore. If Federal makes the break for it, he might just be able to skirt around and get a sneaky spot there by the wall. I mean, it's doable, but I don't think he has the info necessary to make that call. Will be enveloped by the blue zone. Makes the push now. Futbolist will not have vision on this just yet. I think Lutz might be able to spot it, but they think he's on the other corner. They're just sweeping out, and they have no idea.
Behind them,
he knows that they're not taking shots at him. Federal for Loops, looking to try and flank onto Futbolist. Will spot out one. Looks for the shots onto Lutz, but up the top of the hill, Realm spots him out now. That was his opportunity, I think, Blank. I don't know how much more he's going to be able to get done. The spray comes in,
Yeah,
Lovers
it's
in, lands
over.
half HP. Even if he's able to get a 1v1, even a 1 versus 2, the third is pretty much going to be the final saying there. Drop shot for one, looks for another. The rundown not quite able to get it, but Futbolist clean out the circle. Lickety split, loops go down, and that's going to be it.